Lovebugs, it's Nikki from Call Me Ruby, and I pray you are having an amazing day or night. Listen, you all, I could not jump on here fast enough. I am just so overwhelmed, stirred up about this word God dropped in my spirit in the wee hours of the morning. And listen, you all, okay. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Let me first thank you all for the love, for the feedback. Thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you aboard. Listen, I need you all to understand that it has been such a blessing and a joy to read your comments. Thank you so much for feeling comfortable enough to share those things on this platform. They have blessed me tremendously. They've caused me so much joy to see how God has confirmed things to you all, how your spirits have been uplifted. Listen, that is what it is all about. That is why God called me to do this, and I'm just so excited about what He's going to do in all of our lives. I'm just so excited to get this word out because I am still on this spiritual high from the things He is still yet dropping in regarding this word as I am speaking to you all. This is actually going to be part 1 of this message. He expounded on it even more, you all, via a dream that He gave me. So it's going to be a part 2. So stay tuned for that. Okay, it all started when my little dog woke me up close to 3 a.m. in the morning. And she never has to use the bathroom around this time. This is so random and rare for her. So I had to get out of bed and take her out to use the bathroom. I come back in and I'm having a bit of trouble falling back to sleep. And then it drops in my spirit that this is indeed a time where the spiritual realm is very active. It's very charged. It's just a lot going on. And a lot of times God will wake me up at that time to pray or what have you. But this is just so different because my dog woke me up. But I still recognize it as something God was wanting to do. So I just laid there and I said, okay, God, what do you want to say? I know you want to say something to me. And immediately I heard laughter. And it just began to be repeated over and over and over again in my spirit. Laughter, laughter, laughter. You are about to laugh. This is your season of laughter. So as He began to just drop that in my spirit, He brought to mind Isaac in the Bible and how his very name means he who laughs. And it's reflective of, Sarah and Abraham's disbelief and Sarah's laughter when God revealed to them that they were going to bear a child at their age. In Genesis 21:6, Sarah said, God has brought me laughter, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me as well. And what God dropped in my spirit was that the blessings, the promise that God is bringing our way, that He revealed to our spirits, no matter how long ago that was, it's arriving, and it's going to bring you laughter. It's going to bring with it the joy of the Lord. There's just something about the joy of the Lord when God causes you to laugh that is just on another level. It makes everyone around you take notice of that laughter and inquire about where it comes from. It's strategic. It's intentional. It's just another way to bring God glory. Everything is to always point to Him. And the laughter that is now coming upon you, that is now upon some of you, even right now as I speak, is what is going to cause others to experience the authentic joy and laughter that the Lord Himself brings. Hallelujah, y'all. Hallelujah. It is contagious. That is why Sarah said, everyone who hears about this is going to laugh with me as well, because it's just something that only God Himself could do. And what I find so amazing is that her laughter in the beginning was because she didn't believe what was promised. She didn't believe that she could bear a child at her age. The circumstances in the natural did not make sense to her. The laugh was more from a place of, okay, are you pulling my leg? Is this for real, for real? But God flipped it around and it became His authentic joy. His joy that abounds, a joy that nothing in the world could ever give you. It's a joy that comes from an intimate relationship with God. Joy that comes from tangibly receiving those promises that God's been speaking to your spirit. That's a special kind of something on that. And it came upon Sarah, and people could not help but notice it. It's not just a feeling. It's not just an emotion, but it's a spiritual joy. And you can't get that nowhere but via the Father and the promises that He gives. Get ready to laugh. Get ready to experience His laughter. If God said it, that promise is good as yours. It's done. It's a done deal. Signed, sealed, delivered. Okay? And as I lay there with my heart so full of joy, because as I was hearing about this laughter, I was just getting stirred up in my spirit. I was just getting excited. And He said, do not fall for the counterfeit. And most of us should be way past all of that, because we should be in a place and an altitude with God where we are not falling for that stuff anymore. But God would just want us to know that as Abraham and Sarah began to get anxious and get tired and began to question things and wonder if it's really going to happen, that is when Ishmael came to be. Ishmael came to be because they doubted what God had said. They began to let the timing of things cause them to doubt Him and to try to take matters into their own hands. And God just wanted us to know we are so close. By the time this message gets to some of you all, you are going to have already experienced this sudden reunion, this sudden love, this sudden thing that God's been saying is yours. Because it's not just about these, kingdom marriages, but there are other things God has promised to a lot of us. And He's been dropping in your spirit that it's right here. A lot of you are going to be able to say, yes, sis, it happened to me just like this. And God is just wanting us to not fall for. And you know what He's dropped in my spirit now? Your Ishmael may not be an actual person. It may not be a counterfeit or an imposter. You may have shared what God has promised you with someone, and things they said cause you to doubt what you really heard, to doubt if it's really God. It can be your own doubt. It can be distractions. It can be whatever. But God is saying, do not fall for it, because you are right there. And the enemy does not want you to grab a hold to this, because it is powerful, you all. Most of us have been contending for a while, and that's for a reason. Because God has much in store for you too. God has much in store for this union and whatever He has promised you, not just for unions, but for this promised land where God's been leading you and preparing you for. God has much planned for you. It's going to cause a mighty move in His kingdom. So there's been a lot of opposition. There's been things to try to get you off track and off course. But God is saying, listen. You are entering and have entered your season of laughter. And I offer y'all some scriptures that are just going to get you even more fired up and excited about this joy and this laughter. Let me take it to Psalms 126:2. And it reads, our mouths were filled with laughter and our tongues with songs of joy. Then it was said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. And that's how it's going to be, you all. When people look at your lives and they experience and they see the joy, the laughter, they're not going to be able to help but say, the Lord has done great things for them, because they're going to see it and they're going to experience that. And Job 8:21 reads, He will yet fill your mouths with laughter and your lips with shouts of joy. Sounds to me it is His heart desire to fill us with joy and laughter. And we can have that if we stay connected to Him, stay in relationship with Him. Y'all, I was so excited about this word. I just knew about how I was feeling, how God was just so insistent about me getting this out, about the joy that was filling my spirit and the desire and need to release it. I just knew God was going to use it to bless so many like it blessed me. So I pray that it encouraged you, it lifted your spirits, it confirmed what God has been saying to you, and it gave you what you needed to keep standing, to keep contending, and most importantly, to know that you are right there. Get ready to testify. Get ready to testify. Take this back to the Lord. Allow Him to speak more into this, to confirm if this was for you, your spirit resonated with it, you felt the joy of the Lord, you heard Him confirm things He'd been speaking to you already. And listen, all I can say is just get ready for the joy and laughter. I love you all so very much. Enjoy your season of laughter and stay tuned for the part 2 of this. I cannot wait to release that. I'm so excited. I hope I can get it out, you guys, without y'all, just pray for me, okay? I love you guys so much. And until next time, be blessed.